Okay, now I'm live. Hey everybody, welcome back to part two and to another live unboxing video. Tonight, kind of last second on the Sunday night before Memorial Day, I am unboxing a new Samsung Galaxy A25 5G phone. And this is about the third one I've had in probably 5 or 6 years of this series. My current one is this Samsung A21. I like these because I can buy the phone and then I can switch service. I'm not tied necessarily to one service. I can use this with different services. So this is my old phone here. If you look pretty close on the, well, there's too much reflection. Well, there now you can kind of see it's all shattered and cracked. I did have these screen protectors. I ordered a new pack of those. I couldn't find them. I had changed one, and then I had one on there, and then I went to I took it off, and then I went to change it, and I couldn't find my package of them. So not sure what happened to that. And then I have a new cover as well, a new case. So this is actually in the beat up old case. There used to be a little loop thing on here that you could pull out, and you could set your phone up and all that. Anyway, it's been a great phone, except I was at Yellowstone last summer, and I was wearing like gym shorts, and I stood up and they didn't have zippers on the pocket, and I stood up and my phone hit the deck and got all shattered. So, um, and then I dropped it again more recently. So anyway, I ordered this phone here recently, and so this is the old phone. I gotta always try to show it at like some kind of an angle, so because it's so shiny you can't see it very well. But anyway, it's got these cameras. So it's got the like the three. You can kind of see the multiple cameras. There's actually four of them, I think. Four cameras. It's got the fingerprint. It's got a light and flash and everything. So it's been a good camera. Does or good phone. Does everything I need it to. Um, and I'm kind of anti-Apple, so um, that's why I stick with Samsung, and I like to just buy my phone and own it. And if I damage it, then it's my fault. So let's see. So we need. Let's see here. Do I have a knife? Here, I think I need to slice open this end of the box here. So hopefully that's all I slice. Okay. There. Okay, so got that open now. We should be able to slide this out. And again, this is the A25 5G. And this, I believe, is, I don't know if it says on here. I ordered it direct from Samsung and I chatted with them. I think on their little pop-up chat thing that showed up on their um, website, and it had I asked them some questions about it, and this I think is the international model, which has two. You can put two SIM cards in it, so that was one thing I liked about it. We'll see. We'll see. So first thing, here's the box as it is. So there's okay. So there's a this little box here, and then I believe the phone is wrapped in tissue paper here, and then looks like the only other thing in the box is that little key that if you can see it there, the little key that you use to pop open the little door that you put SD card and um, your SIM card. So that's another thing I like about these phones. I know I think Apple still, you get a phone and it has whatever memory comes with the phone. And so I like these because like last year I was going on a vacation last summer and I was like, I wanted to, my memory was pretty full. So I just bought a new 128 gig or maybe even bigger. I forget how big it is, but bought a bigger card than the one I had before, and so then I went off on my trip and I had a brand new card. So here's kind of what the phone looks like here in the back. It's got kind of a cool, it's it's kind of a bluish, a blue. I don't know if this thing will pick it up very well, but got a little bit of a bluish, almost looks like a carbon, kind of a fake carbon look to it. It's got a little, kind of a little checkerboard pattern on there. It says Samsung down the bottom there. My camera doesn't pick that up very well. So that's basically that's the phone there. So all you can see is a reflection of my computer. So then we have in this little box, I'm not sure what's going to be in here. I'm trying to think what else what there would be. It's probably a instruction manual. Oh, and a cord. Okay, so there's yeah. You know, the other thing is I think this did not include. I think it said just includes a USB cable. Um, it's a. I think it's a USB. What size is that? A Type C? It's the kind of the medium size USB. I don't remember. I don't know my USBs very well. Let's see if this says. No. Made in Vietnam. Interesting. But um, anyway, the there aren't any specs. It's the same cord as what I had before. Um, so yeah, but they did include a wall charger with a USB, so that size USB, and it's kind of nice. It's on both sides, which is a problem, a little bit of a problem, um, because I've got a couple car chargers and all my other chargers are like a regular USB port, and now this cord or this cable is you know it's it's dedicated to that, but I have others. I have a fast charger. I have a cigarette lighter adapter that's uh, fast, very fast, and then a cable as well that's like a fast charging cable. So I can still use those with this. I don't see any reason. Looks should work, so should be okay. I think pretty sure pretty sure those are the same. I think they're the same size. I hope they are. So this and the phone should have the same connection, I think. So then inside here also we have the quick start guide. Boy, the lighting is so weird on this. Uh, I have like, usually I have a light on over here that I don't have on right now. So um, anyway, let's not worry about that. But sometimes the lighting kind of freaks out, especially when I hold something up to it. So this is what is this? It's in a lot of different languages. Let's see if any of them are English. Oh, this is a Guia Rapido. So this is just a quick start guide in maybe Spanish. So we don't need that. And then the other item is looks like warranty, kind of the boilerplate. And what are these? More, yeah, Certificado de Garantía. So that's a Spanish guarantee and the Spanish warranty. Looks like we have, so we've got the Samsung limited warranty. So, alrighty, so great. We've got all that, and we might need that little key. I have one, I think, in this other one. A paper clip also works for that. But so package contents, the device, which we have, the USB cable, the ejection pin, that's what that's called, and the quick start guide. The included USB cable supports up to 3A charging. And I don't really know what that means. I think it just means, I don't know what that means exactly, 3 amps or 3 something. 3A charging. So it must be the speed or the type of charging. Anyway, okay, inserting a nano SIM card sold separately. Single SIM card tray. Inserting a nano SIM card. Okay. Single SIM card tray. Dual SIM card tray. Ah, inserting a nano SIM card sold separately. Okay, well, I think I have the nano SIM card. If that's my SIM card, that's my phone card. So support for single SIM and dual SIM models may vary by region. Okay, and then it's just a lot of warnings, and then this is in Espanol. So let's see. Do they have? It's so weird. They have all this information. Then there's this. There's like a whole chart here on the end of the Spanish, right there. On the Spanish side, but it's not in the. They don't have it on the English side. And that's all in Spanish. That's kind of weird. All it does is tell you the electrical information, which maybe on the English side is just one option or one thing. Okay, so we got all these little bits and pieces of the packaging now. I think we're done this part here. We've emptied. That's all the manuals. So, the unfortunate thing about this is I have plenty of these. I think I'll be okay. But like I was just thinking, oh, I do have one on this computer that I'm using does in fact have one of these. So it does have a port for that. So that's good. Okay. So here's the phone. It doesn't say um, what all to do, but like, do you turn it on or what? So let's see. Where was I just saw that little thing. They had a name for it. The key. There it is. Okay. Let's see if these things they're really, really easy to lose. The little key thing. So, all right. So what we'll do here for starters is I need to open both phones. So let's open my old phone first. I'll turn it off. And then I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. My old phone, I have another phone. I have another, because I have like a business phone and a personal phone. And let's see. So what I may do, I have an older one, my previous one of this, that I have set up with my other card in it. If this new one, if it does in fact have a dual SIM, I may just put both of my cards in there and just use that one phone. But I still plan on, even though this phone has no issues, it functions great. Works really well as a um, camera, video. I use it on a lot of my YouTube videos and things, and it works great. I have no complaints. The the main thing, I just hope that I backed up my text messages so that I don't lose any. I had an email. It was notifying me that I was live on my channel. I was like, what in the world? Anyway, so I think I backed up all my text messages. That was like the most important thing, and my calls, like my call history and stuff, just in case. I sold a house a while back, and so just in case something like a lot of my communication with my realtor was texting, and then there were calls, and so I have a record of all that. So I just want to make sure I have all that. Okay, so let's go to the new phone first, and we will open up the secret door. There. Okay, the moment of truth. Okay, so the little door popped. Oh, it's just really stiff. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's a singular. So the part closest to my finger is the SIM card, and the other part I think is the, where is it? I had to look at that again. Okay, so apparently it's not a dual. I have to look at the instructions again. Oh, come on. This, huh. It's amazing. I can set something down and a minute later I can't find it. Let's see. Okay, these are all the other ones. Here it is. Okay, so we need to see how does that go in there. Okay, the SIM card is the forward one, and the big one is the that's the memory card. So if you kind of see right there, the on the upper diagram, wherever that is, on the upper diagram, the the part that goes in the furthest is the SIM, and then the next one back is the memory card. So, hello, okay. So now what we need to do is find out, make sure that the memory card and the SIM card are the same size. Because did I turn this off? Yeah, okay. Turn my old one off. So it's something that just occurred to me. What if the SIM card is a different size, or what if the memory card is a different size? Okay. Looks. Oh, oh, interesting. My old one. Let's see now. All right. I think my old one I'll show you in a moment. It has two slots. No, it's not gonna. It's not the same. I was gonna say maybe I could just take my other one and slide it right in there, but apparently not. Okay. Now what I need to just verify is, yep, everything's the same size, I think. So, hmm. Strange. I guess they know what they're doing. They didn't send me the international, although it looks like there is an optional dual SIM card tray. But it says it varies by region, so maybe they just don't offer it in America, the United States. Okay. So what I want to do is take my SIM card, see if I can just transfer it straight over so I don't forget which way it goes. Okay. And for my service, I use Mint Mobile. And I was with AT&T for a very long time. And I decided just to try Mint. AT&T kept going up and up and up, and so I so there's what the new one looks like. So it goes in that way. So I don't know if you can see my. Anyway, I switched to Mint 3 years ago when I got this phone. And this phone actually, I may have actually started this phone on AT&T. They're on the same type of network. And then here's the old deal. So the part closest to my fingernails is the memory, and then there's a blank, and then the SIM card. So this one is kind of laid out for a dual SIM card. And I suspect my new phone is totally set up for a dual SIM card. It's just they don't include the double thing. So that's probably what it is. So I'm going to put this one, for now, I'm going to put it back in here, and then I'll probably move my other one over. And um, I do have on my other phone is through AT&T, so I still have that. And then this one though, I for the amount of use and stuff and how I use it, it's on the AT&T, I have it set at like a minimum service, so it's like $5 a month. And then this one is $15 a month. But if you pay, maybe I should just do a whole video on that, because if you pay the whole year with Mint, it's you get a discount, and so it's I think it's less than $15 a month. Or maybe it is 15 with the discount, but whatever it is, it's not very much money, and you pay it, and mine's like in February or something, and then you just forget about it. And yeah, I get five gigabytes right now. I think it's the minimum amount, and I like even when I'm traveling, I was it was previously 3 or 4, and I had with AT&T I had like 6 plus whatever I had with them it rolled over each month, and so I don't use a lot of data while I'm out, out and about. Occasionally I navigate or do something where I'm using a little bit of data, but send or receive an email or something like that. But sometimes I send pictures to myself, and so I think that uses data. So I don't use very much. And if I'm traveling, like the longest vacation I've taken is like 3 weeks, and I actually I came close to using up my data on that, so I never used it up. And so they upped it recently. They sold Mint to T-Mobile, or they had a partnership. Now I think T-Mobile is basically taken over Mint, and it uses T-Mobile's network. So I've never had any issues, except I once a year I go to a place where there's a lot of people where there's normally not a lot of people, and and that's the only time I have a problem. And I think if I had regular T-Mobile or actually some of the others like uh, oh, what's the trying to think of the other besides AT&T, the other one. Anyway, one of the big phone companies, they come in, and I was going to switch to them for this reason. They come in and they bring in one of their, it says, uh, I want to say singular, but that doesn't seem right. Whoever the other big company is, um, they bring in a trailer, and it has a mobile cell phone tower, and it has like a generator and everything on it, and it says whatever the company is, disaster services or whatever. So they take them out to places when when there's a tornado or some natural disaster. And I go to this event every year where there's a lot of people in a large number of people in a area where there's not normally a large number of people, and so the cell service is kind of half spotty anyway. And then you put 100,000 people in one place, and it's like there's no cell service. So everybody has trouble, and then there's storms or things come through, and then there's everybody's on their phone trying to look at the weather. And so basically, what happens is um, being on a secondary carrier, or what do they call it, I forget what they call it, but it's basically the big companies resell their service to some of the other companies. And so that's the only downside of Mint, is that they're buying their service from T-Mobile. So if if there's a big crowd trying to, if you're at a stadium or a big event and there's a lot of people there, I actually go to a stadium too that's in a rural area that doesn't, so gets overloaded, the cell towers. So of course T-Mobile is going to serve their customers first, and so that's the only time I've had an issue. Um, Generally, it's when the storm is coming in that everybody's on their phone, and I can't get on. But even my neighbors and people I talk to that are in the same boat, they have trouble getting on with AT&T and T and all those other companies. So um, it is what it is. But what is it, Sprint or there's another company? Gosh, that's crazy. I can't think of it, but I think it's Singular, or it's one of those other big, probably the biggest or the second biggest next to AT&T if they're the biggest. But anyway, I haven't had any other issues besides that. So for a couple $100 a year, this meets all my needs. If I needed more um, data, you can add it on. Like if you were on a trip and you were running out of data, they will tell you, and you can buy another block of, another gigabyte of data or whatever you might need to make it till the, mine is just a couple days ago. It's like middle of the month, um, 17th, 18th of the month or something. I always get a text and says, uh, you've got a full tank, you're refilled, or they do all these silly things. But um, the only other problem with Mint is if you do need something like my SIM card. Actually, I was having a problem, and it was because T-Mobile had upgraded all their towers in my area where I live, and my phone was trying to latch onto the old and new towers like at the same time, and it was causing problems. And Mint sent a signal out to my phone to try to like switch me to the proper network or whatever it was. And that didn't work. And then they said, well, we're going to send a reset signal out, and then you just turn off your phone and turn it back on, and then you should be fine. Well, what they did was they sent a reset signal for an iPhone, and they know what phone I have, but they sent the thing out for an iPhone, and they basically fried this card, and there was nothing they could do. And they admitted it, they acknowledged their mistake, and they sent me a new card, and they didn't send it for a couple days, and then once they did send it, they sent it like FedEx 2-day air. So it was about 4 or 5 days where I didn't have service, and I had my other phone, so I was okay. But on this phone, and I was right in the middle of like a big project and stuff, and so I had no phone service for a few days, and it was like really embarrassing because it kind of made me look like like I'm telling people like the story, what happened, and they're kind of like, yeah, you didn't pay your bill or something. I'm like, no, no, I pay my bill once a year. So it's all good. But that was the only other problem. Their service, trying to reach their service and like explain the problem. You go through computers, and they always want the computer to help you. And then finally they say, well, let's get a human. And then there's no humans available. So that's the only downside of Mint. Mint. Let's see if we can see it there. Yeah, there you can kind of see it. Anyway, so I'll put this in, stop babbling. What I really want to do is get this done and over with. Okay, so we got that in. It's in there. It's flush. There's a little door. You can kind of see it's flush on there. So, all right. So, does this have the same? Okay, this is more like my tablet. The here's the difference. This is my new phone. It's got two buttons, but this upper button is an up and a down. It's a dual purpose button. Whereas my old phone had two separate buttons, the up and the down. And the nice part about that was if you're laying in bed or you reach over while you're driving and you need to push a button, the three separate buttons was really nice. And I run into this on my tablet. And I think my other phone actually was kind of like this, but let's see if we can. This one's they're probably they're about the same thickness. The new one is just a tiny bit smaller. This one was awkwardly long, slightly oblong, obtuse. And this one has more of you can see the design. It looks and feels more like an iPhone. It's got the kind of that feel. And then there is still, which is nice for me, I do use an external I use all my earbuds and stuff are wireless, but I do use an external microphone it's a lavalier mic that I really like for certain things. I can set up the camera and I can shoot a video and have a mic right here. And it's got a 20-foot cable on it, so it is nice to have still be able to plug in a little, I forget if they call that an RCA jack or something like that. Anyway, so let's turn on the phone, see if it works. Oh, oh, Samsung. Okay. It weight weight wise, I almost think the new one Might be just a tad lighter. It feels very similar, but the size difference is right about just just a slightly smaller. Oh, come on. It's in Spanish. Okay, let's go. Why would they do that? English, United States. We'll go with that one. Huh, there we go. Start. So it has a little welcome screen and for your review. So it's got all these. That doesn't help, does it? There we go. All the usual boilerplate stuff. So what are you going to do? Disagree with the end user license agreement? Then you got a expensive new brick. Easy setup with another device. Ooh, sign in automatically and copy settings, accounts, and more from another phone or tablet. Keep your other phone or tablet nearby and unlocked. Ooh. Okay, I gotta have my other phone on. Oh, hmm. Hope that works because I just got to thinking about the fact that I took out the SIM card, whatever's on the, because I think some things are stored on the SIM card, so those are in the new phone. But there's stuff that's in the memory of the old phone, which is like a 32 gigabyte memory, and it's like pretty much 31.9 gigabytes. So it was getting pretty full. And this new phone, I forget I don't remember the specs on it, but I think it was double that or something. So we'll see if my old phone is starting up. It was getting pretty slow. And I think with that memory, the internal memory on it being so full, it was like if you went on something like Twitter or some service, YouTube or whatever, like sometimes it would take a long time for something to populate or to load up whatever you're looking at. So hopefully, let's see, should see if it. When you restart, you have to enter your security code. Then after that, you can use your fingerprint. Phone is starting. Does this have a fingerprint? Should, right? Ooh, hmm, no fingerprint. Maybe it's maybe it's on the screen or something. I don't know. So my old phone, I still have the default like the screen cover screen or whatever. I've made my own. I forget what you call that, a cover screen or something. I've made my own before. They're like really cool. They look like just take pictures and things and sometimes you have to mess around with them a little bit to get them cropped just right. But oh, there we go. Now we're on. Okay, I've got my regular thing. I'm all loaded up. It looks like. So now we should just tell this. Oh, oh, check that out. It's saying, do you want to load? This is my old phone asking if I want to. It's hard to see. Asking if I want to pair up with my new phone. Has the same easy setup. Let's see how do we do there. Easy setup. So we'll click. Let's see. I don't know what that was. Let's go Galaxy. Scan the QR. Okay. Setup. Hmm. Oh, connected. So here we go. The old phone The old phone is saying scan this QR code. So it did it automatically. Continue on your old device. Okay, verifies you. Working. Fingerprint verification. Okay. Now it's asking about my Wi-Fi. Continue setup on your new device. Keep both devices on and close to each other. They're like this far apart. Until setup is complete, getting your phone ready. This may take a few minutes. So this process, it's been 3 years since I've done this, but it was pretty easy last time, and the time before it gets easier every time. It used to be you had to go to the store, and they would you'd go to the phone store, and then they would do it for you, and I didn't like that. I didn't like other people handling my phone and putting. They had a machine they could put old phones in this thing that would read electric, kind of like a hot. What do you call those wireless charging docking station things? Anyway, so let's see here. Getting account info on the new phone. Continue setup on your new device. Okay, so I put off. Oh, one thing I just noticed on the new phone, the the selfie camera on this one is like up in the top corner, but the new phone is like right smack in the top center, which is pretty nice. Good place to have it. Okay, getting account info, and it should I should like load up all my my Wi-Fi passwords and everything. I hope it does because like okay, copy data from your Android device. You can choose to copy apps, photos, contacts, and more. Your apps will be installed after setup. Let's do it. Next. Get started with Smart Switch. We use the Smart Switch app to copy your apps and data from your old device. Okay, sounds good. Smart Switch uses these permissions: microphone, calendar, call logs, contacts, nearby devices, notifications. Okay. Install Smart Switch on your old device. Oh, okay. Oh, great. Hmm. It says install Smart Switch on your old device, and right as I started to read that, it popped up on my old device, but it says your device isn't compatible with this version. So what do I do? Let's just hold setup without. No, no. Give me a moment. Do I have? I wonder if I ever had that on here. Smart Switch. What do you do? So I don't like that. So now I'm kind of left hanging here. Okay, let's go to the store. Smart Switch. Okay, we'll install. Having trouble? Yeah. We'll see here. Oh, that felt good. Okay, we'll see if this works. This is already taking way too long. I've been putting this off because of things like this. I wanted this to. You want it to just to go smooth and just effortless and without any problems. And so far, hopefully we're okay. We'll just see here when this Smart Switch is still installing on my old phone. Verified by Play Protect. Contains ads. I don't like that, but okay. Open. All right, looks like it. Send your data from this phone to any phone. Okay, so let's hit next. Transfer your data. Bring your apps, wallpapers. Oh, I think that's what that thing is called, a wallpaper. Pictures and other data from your old phone or tablet. Okay. Let's. Should we do it wireless? We should try. Oh, come on. This one says connecting, transfer your data. Oh, I have to give it permission. So I did that. Connect over Wi-Fi. Both devices need to be connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. The new phone is at 48%. The old phone is at 45% battery. So hopefully. Hmm. Oh, Wi-Fi settings. Okay, let's make sure we're connected. I think we are. Ooh, no, I turned off the Wi-Fi. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, we're connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Okay, connect. This creates anxiety as you're watching. Yeah, now it says couldn't connect. But Wi-Fi settings. Okay, we could do it with a wire. That'd be fine. But I am connected to the same. I'm connected to the same 5G. 5G. So we'll just we'll move this one a little further away. Well, no. Hmm. Well, let's see here. No. Hmm. All right, let's just say connect. I guess I can use this cable. Hmm. Couldn't connect. That's kind of a problem. So now what? Try one more time. So we can I'd gladly do it this way. Hmm. Okay, well, we'll cancel that. Transfer your data. We'll use the cable. Get connected. Connect your new Galaxy phone to your old device. Use a USB connector. Connect your new Galaxy phone to your old device with a cable. Okay. Use a USB connector and cable to connect the devices. Plug the USB connector into your new phone. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Uh-oh. Oh no, they are the same. Okay. Oh, okay, we're connected. No installed apps work with this USB accessory. Learn about this. Come on. Connecting. You gotta be kidding me. I'm trying to think what would be on this phone. I would have I might have some of my contacts and some of that information. So that's a problem. I just didn't really want to be I didn't really want to be spending a lot of time working through problems. I wanted okay. Now they've got ads for Samsung shopping and stuff. Okay, welcome to the smart switch. Keep saying welcome to the smart switch, but hmm. It's it's just advertising. It's advertising new Samsung phones. That's not helpful to me. I bought a new Samsung phone. What I need is okay. Let's see if I can open up that smart switch app. Hmm. Maybe if I try to connect from my old phone to my new phone. At first it did say, do you want to send your data over to your new phone or something? Oh, I don't. Now they want me to buy a thing. Are you serious? No, skip. Okay. Hi, user. Okay. Oh, now they want me to rate it. Well, right now the rating's not going to be, I wouldn't even give it 1 star. Smart way, share your data from your old phone to your new phone. Okay. So let's see if we can, okay. Let's see if we can send. Oh my. So you got to get through all the ads. File manager. Okay. So is it doing it? I'm wondering if it's sending power from, yeah, I think, didn't I say my new phone was 48%? My old phone is going down. It's 28% now. My new phone is 50%. So my new phone is, okay. So, oh, no, no, no. Okay. Tutorial. How to start the transfer. Select your file. Oh, okay, wait a minute. It, the tutorial goes at light speed. It's just like I can't read that fast. So I gotta stop. Yeah. How to start the transfer. Send. Select the file. Okay, so let's go send. Oh, all. Oh, okay. Let's unplug this because I don't. One thing, it's just killing my power. I'm gonna plug this into my. Plug it into my computer. No, I don't want to do that. No, dismiss. So now my computer thinks I want to transfer everything to the computer. Okay, let's. Oh, oh, let's go back. Wireless. Okay, scan the QR code to start sending. Oh boy. They're like not even like one thing's telling me to scan a QR code, the other thing's trying to transfer wirelessly. They're like on two different planets. Jeez, go back. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, cancel. Okay, so look at the tutorial here. If you can see that. It's going a lot slower, but it's still too fast. It's got many different ways. Select your files, generate a QR code, or scan QR code. Boy, if I could get back to where we were. Hmm. There was a point at which the old phone said, "Do you want to?" That both like at the same time. The new phone said, "Do you want to bring things from your old phone?" And then the old phone said, "Do you want to send things to the new phone?" I should have just done it that way. I don't know if I can get back to that. We'll exit for now. Hmm. Interesting. I'm going to go back through the process on the new phone and see if that will trigger the old phone to copy data from your Android device. Okay. This is about where the old phone offered to do it. Get smart switch. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, no, I have it. Transfer your data. Bring your apps, wallpaper, pictures, and other data from your old phone or tablet. Okay. We'll try wireless again. Connect to transfer your data. Open Smart Switch on your old device to connect. Okay, well, is this? Wait, wait. This says Smart Transfer. This says Smart Switch. So are they different? Maybe that's the problem. No. Okay, maybe I downloaded the wrong. You know what I'm going to do just to see what happens here? I'm going to uninstall. I think it was a different thing, a different app. So let's see, Samsung. No, I don't have it in there. There's like a Samsung folder that has all the Samsung. Okay, so what's this thing called? Let's go back. Smart Switch. I'm almost sure it used to be on my phone, but I might have removed it just because I didn't know what it was. Switch. I mean, you really only need it when your phone is new, and then let's see. So bring data from old device. No. Let's see. No, I want to send data to a new device. It's offering to bring data from an old device. Okay, let's try this. Let's go back to the Play Store and we'll look for, you know what they do? Sometimes you go to look for an app and then they try to throw the one that they make more money off of or something. Smart Switch. Oh, yeah. See, the one I installed was sponsored. It was the first one kind of on the top. So let's see. Looks like they do have Smart Switch. Suggested for you. Smart Switch. That's okay. But is this Smart Switch a Samsung product or I thought it was. Hmm. I'm trying to find like a logo or something. Okay. Okay, copy data. Yes. Install Smart Switch on your old device, but it won't from the new device it won't install it because we'll try this one. It has 100 million uses. 100%. New phone is 49%, old phone is holding at 22%. and we're installing Smart Switch, we hope. Wow. It'll say not compatible or something. Boy. I'm in the middle of a big project, and my days are running out, and I've decided I better use my new phone, better get switched over to my new phone so I can use it as part of my project. But it's this is what I was afraid of. I'd get into this, and now I was planning to do. It's 10:47 p.m. I was still planning. I thought I would have a couple hours to do some work tonight, and I'm rapidly running out of time. I have all day tomorrow and the next day, which is fine, but dang it. Okay, now we'll see if. Oh, this thing has ads on my old phone. I don't know how to get rid of it. Continue to the app. Okay. Okay, so now they ask for all the usual permissions. I hate that. Okay, what do we got here? Hmm. Now this says it's called new smart switch. Okay, let's try wireless. Hmm. So frustrating. Like technology, it okay. Now the new phone is saying both devices need to be connected to the same Wi-Fi network, and it's going to say it's searching or something right now. It's going to say they're not. Ugh. Check Wi-Fi network. All right. Shoot. Okay. Let's smart switch. Hmm. There's another one called. Well, there's several others called smart switch. Hmm. Okay. Let's go back to install smart switch on your old device. Let's try that again. Having trouble? Oh, scan the QR code with your old device. Okay. Oh, that's Google Lens. Shoot. Okay. I always forget how you scan a QR code. I think you do it through the camera. I don't remember. Scan QR codes. Oh, Or maybe you just do it with the camera. Oh, Galaxy Store. And you gotta agree to all the terms. Oh, Samsung Smart Switch Mobile. Okay, it's got like an S. See if it'll work. Please, please pray. Please, please work. Please. It has an S with arrows on the tails of the S. So hopefully, open. Smart Switch. Samsung Smart Switch. Oh, transfer and transfer your data. Okay. It asks for all kinds of permissions to access your. This phone. Okay, now it's asking what should this phone do? Send data. Okay. Connect. Okay. Wireless. See if it works. Please. Please. Cross. It's hard to do. Cross my fingers and pray. So the new phone is connecting to transfer your data. Connect. Yay. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's working. 7-10% scanning. I think they're talking to each other wirelessly too. Select data to transfer everything. 8 minutes. Or just calls, contacts, and messages. 1 minute. I will do everything. I mean, it's 7 GB. I don't know what that is, but we'll just do it. Back up your messaging app data. Oh, next. Transferring. I have WhatsApp, which I don't really use it anymore. I used to use it a lot, but okay, keep screen on. Okay, transferring both sides. Transferring. Transferring. Very nice. We're holding at 22% on the old phone and 48% on the new phone, so that's good. I'm not worried about the new phone right now. It's the old phone. The battery, as it starts getting down, it'll tank pretty fast. It'll drop to 15 and then 5 and then it'll get down to 1. It'll hold at 1% for an extraordinarily long time. Google services for my account. Tap to learn more about each service. Use basic device backup. Use location. Allow scanning. Device maintenance. Install up. Okay, we'll accept. Protect your phone. Oh, face recognition. Fingerprints. Fingerprints. Quick and easy way to unlock your phone. And verify yourself in apps. Your fingerprint data is secured by Knox. Okay. Okay. PIN. Remember, you'll need it to unlock your phone after it restarts, and occasionally at other times to ensure your phone is secure. PIN. Okay. Oh, man. I've always had the same PIN. So, where's the sensor? It says the sensor is on the side. Button on the right side of the phone. Oh, oh. Oh, that's fascinating. One 100%. Wow. Okay, that's cool. So oh, the fingerprint is actually on this button here. Add another. Let's see. That's natural. Normally my finger goes right there. But yeah, sometimes you don't have a free hand, so I try to hit my finger at different angles because I don't I don't know how it'll work. I always use my left finger for these devices, and then I think I use my right finger for my computer. But let's see. I could do another finger. Yeah, what the heck? Use my middle finger. Haha. And then let's see. Because it naturally kind of goes to that spot. So here we go. All right. Fingerprints. Fingerprints always on. Yes. Okay. Access your assistant with Hey Google. If you agree, Google Assistant will wait in standby mode to detect Hey Google. Hey Google also requires voice match. Ask questions. What's the weather? Where's the nearest coffee shop? Okay, we'll do it. I agree. Hey Google. 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 Okay, Google, what's the weather tomorrow? Okay, Google, set a timer for 5 minutes. Hey Google, make a call. Hey Google, remind me to water my plants every Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. And okay. Access your assistant without unlocking your device. Allow assistant on lock screen. Yeah. Somehow I turned that. This is still transferring. Somehow I turned off my um, that feature. I never could really get it going again on this one. I used it a lot though. And we're still 22%. Oh, we just went up to 23%. So we're gaining power over there, which is good. Samsung account, one account, any device, just you, sign in. Okay. Yeah. Samsung account wants to access your Google account. This will allow Samsung to see your language, see your age group, see and download your exact date of birth. I don't like that, but two-step verification. Oh, cool. They sent a code. That's cool. They sent a code to my old phone. Samsung services, customization, and smart suggestions. A lot of these things they ask you when you're setting up a new device. It's like, who knows? You're all set. Finish. Well, it does have my, I think it pretty much has my, whatever you call the home screen thing. Got my phone number, calls. Okay. Got my, the other thing we need to verify is that my phone works. Um, Still says, the old phone still says transferring. Oh, one active in the background. That's going to be. Welcome to messages. There's a quick link to send an emergency text, which is, I know my local, like 911 has that. Welcome to messages. Smarts at work for you. Save time and taps with instant replies. Preview websites before you open links. I like that. Know your messages are secure and protected from spam. Okay. Spam protection help prevent spam. Google uses phone numbers that aren't your contacts without identifying you and your number. Okay. Faster, richer, higher quality chat on Wi-Fi or data. Okay, we're still transferring. I still see that my we're installing apps and we're 58.7% through the data transfer. So at least things are working. I'll try a phone call here just to see. Call an 800 number. See if they answer. Hmm. I dialed 1-800. Maybe you don't do a one anymore. Okay. What about my voicemail? I have no service. I bet I have to call. Oh, I have. Oh, okay. I have three text messages. One from a friend that I'm meeting tomorrow, and two from Mint. So they know that. But now when I click on my messages, it just drops up. Oh, Mint here. You'll soon be receiving something to help you set up your data. Okay. But when I click my messages, it just drops off. Just so we'll find out. Oh, okay. I see. There's a lot of my apps are like gray instead of full color. So I think what's going on is they're still loading. They're still loading up. So some of my apps, yeah, a lot of my apps aren't. They're they're gray, so they're not loaded up yet. Like email, for example. Yeah. So here's you can see the most of them are color, and then email over there on the side is gray. Should be red. So wow, 1 hour and 22 minutes. I kind of thought this would take like 20 minutes, half hour maybe. It's already 11:10 p.m. But we're making progress, so we are. Things are. Let's see, my transferring of data is at 73% now, so that's pretty encouraging. Glad I had dinner before I did this. Had kind of a late dinner, and I thought about doing this first, and then I thought if this happened, then probably wouldn't uh, wouldn't want to be starving. I had salmon and carrots VC or something. It's French carrots with honey and peas and spinach salad. The salmon though was fresh sockeye from Alaska. It was chef's kiss. It was wonderful. I have to get some more. It's in season right now. It's kind of the hot time for it, so I don't want any until maybe the week next week. Not this week, but maybe another week. So I have it 3 or 4 days in a row. I think the first night I had kind of a half of the portion. There were two big chunks, big slabs, and then the or fillets, I guess they were. There were no bones, zero bones in my salmon, which that's the one part about eating salmon that kind of turns me off sometimes is the bones, those little tiny bones. Okay, I just turned my phone on with my fingerprint, which is good. Okay, so now I can look at my messages. Mint. Okay, Mint sent me very soon you'll be receiving a notification to update your data settings. Install and enter the PIN they gave when prompted. To help you set up your data and picture messaging, we will send you a text with further instructions shortly. Watch out for it. Okay. And then my friend sent me a text, which is funny because he moved back here from out of state, and so he's my contacts aren't loaded up yet. So, but I know who it is, pretty sure. Either that or somebody's sending me weird messages. So come on now. Where are we at here? Oh, we're stuck at 73.8%. Well, hopefully. It says app installation complete, but we know that's not true. It says installed 11 out of 11 applications. I'm sure I have way more than that, but SD card inserted. That's good. Yep. Ooh, let's see. Check this out. Flashlight. That works. That's pretty cool. You see the rays shining on the screen. Pretty cool. All right. Well, we're 23% on the old phone and 44% on the new phone, and our data is still holding at 73.8%. I wonder why. I wonder what we're hung up on. It'd really be nice if I want to. That's why I'm doing a live video of this unboxing and setup of this phone so that it's real, unfiltered, frustration, little frustration setting in a while ago. It's we're past that now. We're past that point. This little charger is pretty heavy. It's heavier than any of the last 10 that I've had, I would say. So solid. I mean, it's a Samsung product, so of course it's going to be good. I think it is. It doesn't really say, does it? Hmm. I don't actually see Samsung on there. Super fast charging. Well, see if you can see that right there. Okay, so do 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 do. One thing, I keep reaching my. I'm used to my fingerprint being on the back. Oh, we're up to 74.6%. So we are progressing again. We're moving. We must be into the videos or something that it must be transferring over that are the heavy gigabyte intensive. Boy, I'm not going to get any work done tonight. At some point here, I'm just going to have to go to bed. I started early in the morning, which is okay. I mean, I'm getting a little worn out at this point with this process, but also just kind of tired from the day. And I get better work done when I'm fresh in the morning. During the during the day anyway. Tomorrow's a holiday, so and then I'm taking the next day to jam on my little project that I'm working on, and then um, I actually have a couple more days after that, but I'll be partially busy on those other days. So my project's at the end of the week on Friday, and this is Sunday night. So I'll have parts of Wednesday and Thursday and the nights and stuff if I need to. I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting to the last second to finish a project, yet I do seem to find myself in that predicament quite often. So, Okay, we're up to 75.1. We really zipped along right up into the 50s and 60s, and now we're slowly slogging our way through the 70s. Hopefully, it'll all of a sudden it'll just go 100% complete. Enjoy your new phone. Goodbye. And then I'll put those little screen protectors on and the cover. Oh, let's check that out while we're thinking about it. The case. Here's the case. Should be, ooh, it's pretty lightweight. Should be pretty similar to my old one. Let's go ahead. Filled with foam. And patch installation cleaning kit. What does that mean? Oh, it has a what does that mean? Patch installation cleaning kit. I'm not sure if it came with a no. What is this? Oh, is there a oh, oh okay. Hmm. So there's a screen protector, I think, that came with it, and then I have a package of other ones. Hmm. But it's what I don't understand is it's all blue. Is it supposed to be blue? I don't know. Hmm. And there's no. Oh wait, here's the. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, and then this one has a sliding deal for the camera. I don't know. I had a hard time picking this out, but so there it is. It does have the thing like I had before, only instead of being heavy metal that weighed a ton, it's more of like a plastic um, that it'll break anyway. So okay, so use alcohol, wipes clean, use vacuum membrane, remove dust, tear number one protective layer, aim the film to screen and edge slowly down. Finger click the middle part softly, the membrane adsorption to the screen automatically. Hmm. Patch installation cleaning kit. Hmm. So interesting. I'm just going to wait a minute. I'm not going to do that right away. But what we can do is the phone should just go. Oops. Phone should just pop right in there. There we go. Okay. So the phone is in. Here's the little slider deal here on the for the camera. That's not a that's not a bad thing. That'll probably break. And then on the side, you've got your fingerprint button is exposed, and then the other two buttons are covered with little push button things that go over top of them. I don't know if I love it. I may order a different one. This one, I remember when I was ordering this, I ordered this on Amazon from Samsung after talking to them. And then the cover was the big hang up, and I was I was ordering something else at the same time, and I wanted to get it ordered right away, and so keep going to the wrong spot for the fingerprint. So then there we go. So the so I was having trouble finding the cover. This cover is very similar to my old one. You can see my old one is pretty well used. That this loop-de-loo thing on the back that it allows you to set the phone up, which was pretty handy. Like if you're just sitting here or whatever, and you want to watch a video or something, you can just set it there. And most of the time, I look for my remote control or something to set it up against now. But so it's actually very similar. If you look at the texture, very similar. Oh, my old one. Oh, my old one did have those buttons on there. The buttons that actually push the real buttons. So this one's the same. It just the fingerprint button is a new feature. So yeah, it's fine. It says Discover Innovation. I don't know if that's the brand. I'm not very brand loyal to things like phone covers, cases. I mean, case. All right, so muscle memory. I have to get used to my. Oh no, a lot of my apps are still not loaded up, but I think more of them are now. But what I really want to know is 84.3%. So we are making progress. In the last 10 minutes, we've made about 10% progress. So that's pretty good. I think what I'm going to do uh, instead of trying to work tonight is I think I'll get ready for bed and I'll rewatch. I missed the end I fell asleep watching the Formula One Monaco Grand Prix this morning. It came on at 6 a.m. and I fell asleep during the race, and then I woke up towards the end of the race, and then I fell asleep again, and I didn't see the actual. I don't think I saw the very end of the race. I might have, but I was waiting. No, I did. I saw the finish. I know what happened, but then I didn't see the awards ceremony. I fell asleep again. I woke up and I'm like I was sitting in a chair watching, and it like oh my neck and my whole body was like sore, and I was really tired, and so I got up at 5 and it's 11:30 now, so probably a good time to go to bed. I hate making these ridiculously long videos, but on the other hand, if I if I shot the video and edited the video, I wouldn't put it up for a long time. Okay. And then if I do it live, it's real, it's unedited, there's no filter, but it's also an hour and 39-minute video that who wants to watch that? But what I can do is I can go back through and I can put tags on the video, chapters or whatever. All right, so all done to get the most out of your new Galaxy. Check out the tips on your new phone. So that's my old phone, done. Cool. So that last 15% went about 1.5 minutes. Let's just verify this phone. Oh, okay. Now, the next part is organizing your transfer data. So that's gonna, oh God, it says 54 minutes remaining. Okay, let's see. We're not doing that, I can assure you. My clock is working, so I can set my alarm clock. Let's see if it has my old, nope, doesn't. The other problem is my phone. Obviously, I got a text message from a friend, but my phone isn't working, and most of my apps are not working. Let's see. Hmm. Okay. Maybe I could try. Oh, I don't know what I just did. I can Galaxy System App Update. Your phone will install updates automatically. Okay. To configuration message list. Okay. I don't know what that means, but it's a message. Okay. Check your weekly report. You used your phone 0 minutes less than last week. The biggest thing, I hope all my passwords and stuff for my apps or my fingerprint will continue to work for all my apps. That's a real pain. App installation complete. 11. Oh, come on. 11 of 11 apps. Now it says I've used 12 gigabytes of 113. So maybe this phone has 120 gigabytes of internal memory compared to 32 before. And then some of that, I'm guessing that amount because they hide or hold back a certain amount for the phone's basic functions. So I don't remember what the specs were. It's weird they don't put it on the box. I don't think. No, the box has like no no information. Just has a oh, the box is half the size of the old box. SD card inserted. Thank you. Oh, alarms. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Do I have albums? Oh, all my screenshots came over from my old phone. Because my old phone, I think, was saving those on the. I thought it saved them on the phone as opposed to on the card. There's certain things that it automatically will save to the memory of the phone rather than your card, which my card was 130 or whatever, 128 gigs, and my old phone was 32 gigs. So I wanted everything to go to the card, but some things just always go to the phone memory. Okay, yeah, all my pictures and things came over to my new phone, so that's a good thing. My camera, yeah, everything is all it's all in order, and that's cool. That that part makes me happy. Let's look at contacts. Do we have contacts? Okay, looks like it has. Yeah, it's got definitely has contacts. I The funny thing is sometimes when I set up a new contact, it asks me, do you want to save it as a Samsung or a Google or a whatever? Oh, Microsoft Outlook. So there's all these different ways you can save a contact, and I don't know if I'm always consistent in what option I select, but they all seem to come over from phone to phone. So this should have everything. I think most of my contacts, well, they're either Samsung, Google, or what used to be Hotmail, Outlook, Microsoft. So it kind of depends too. I think if I set them up in my email in Outlook, then they probably are associated with Outlook. If they're in my phone, they're probably Samsung or Google. But so they are there. But what's weird is like oh all my text messages are here. And the further you go back, oh, it's still loading. Okay. So back to a friend that I was chatting with back April 23rd. Oh, April 15th. Okay. So yeah, they're just kind of they're populating. Cool. The current ones are all here. So that's important. That's good. A lot of them I could probably delete. I have, oh, I know how many text messages I have because it's like 22,000 or something. Which sometimes I go through and delete them, but again, there were some reasons I wanted to save my text messages, so I didn't want to delete any that I don't want to delete any and risk deleting the ones that are important. So, okay, so that's good. My friend, who's the one text that I did have since I loaded up this phone, he texted me about meeting tomorrow, and he was just showing up as his phone number, but now he's popped up as his name, so that's good. Let's just try. See if I can make a phone call yet. It is working. Oh, that's amazing. I call Best Western Hotels because um, I can remember their phone number 1-800-528-1234. Best Western. They used to have a jingle. So that means that my phone is working. I could call it from my other phone, but I'm not going to do that right now. And then if anybody's out there and you want to give me a call, okay. And then it's it's all happening. It's all happening. It's good. Let's go contacts. Check this out. Try this one. Hello. Be funny if somebody answered.
Sorry, you cannot leave a message for 206.
I wonder what happened. That's weird. That's supposed to be the ATIS that Boeing field. Let's try this one.
Temperature 14 Celsius. Dew point 02 Celsius. Altimeter 3007. Remarks. Density altitude 3,300.
That's high.
Boise Air Terminal Gowan Field. Automated weather observation 0635 Zulu. Wind 180 at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 14 Celsius. Dew point 02 Celsius. Altimeter 3007. Remarks. 1,300.
Wow.
Boise Air Terminal Gowan Field.
Lovely.
Automated
Okay.
observation 0636 Zulu. Wind.
It's a nice evening in let's see, it's 12:36 in the morning in Boise, and skies are clear. It's 14 degrees Celsius, and it's all good. Organizing your transfer data. 7 minutes left. Okay. Earlier it said 58 minutes left. So, okay. So I think I think my new phone is in business. That one little part, the smart switch thing, that was pretty annoying, but we worked through it. We got through that, and let's see. It's weird. I'm still getting emails hmm, on my old phone, plus my different email addresses, and they're all freaking out because there was all these unknown logins to my account. Okay, so now what I think I can do is that one switch thing that was the wrong one. We'll get that off of there. Gosh, and then the smart switch that we were supposed to have, we're uninstalling that. Let's just see if some other, let's just see what, just for fun, let's just see what apps are working. Oh, it does. It's got all of my, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I have 16 alarms that drive me crazy throughout the day. And all my old alarms are now in my new phone. So that's cool. Got contacts. We got email. Oh, come on. Oh no, my emails. Let's see. Okay, my main email account is up and running. Oh no. I have to enter my passwords for all my email accounts, and I don't know if I know them. All right, let's see what else works or doesn't work. Oh no. Let's see. Okay, I think, oh boy. I think I was just checking, it doesn't really matter, but Twitter, X. Okay, looks like it works. Looking at Charles Leclerc jumping in the. Okay, thank you. Got it. Thank you. Okay, there we go. There's Charles Leclerc jumping in the Mediterranean after he won the race. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so best day ever. Thank you for everything. I love you all. It's always funny when they win. Oh, photos, videos, and GIFs in one post. Oh, oh, come on. Let's just see. It's got like different emojis or something. Oh, I will say that one nice thing about this seems that it's the um, what do you call the QWERTY or whatever the keyboard? Like this phone, the one I had before was just really easy. I just kind of go like this and like say, "Hey, how are you today? Yeah, I'll meet you at 10 p.m. or whatever, blah blah blah." This phone, it's like it misunderstood like almost every word I ever. It's like in like you start writing out a sentence of like a very normal thing like, "Hi, how are you today?" In most phones, they recognize you're saying something in a common phrase or greeting. This one would be always like, "Hi, how are you, tomato?" or something. It was just like, it's like who would it say that? Makes no sense. Anyway, all right. So the main thing, yes. So all right. So okay. So oh, hmm, okay. Just looking at this cute baby. Until next time, Monaco. Yeah. Okay. All right, so Twitter's loading up really fast. Like this other phone just wasn't working. Now, the really unfortunate thing is kind of starting to look like I'm going to have to enter my password for every app. Ugh. I really hope that's not. Oh no, I really hope that's not the case. Let's see. Where's YouTube TV? Yeah. What about like Instagram? It's getting kind of warm too. Interesting. Oh no. Yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna have to enter every all my account name or login and passwords and stuff. Ugh, I don't like that because I think I do have. Let's see if I have them. Let's see. Um, oh, yeah, here we go. All right, I had a file with documents. You shouldn't do this, but let's go with that one for a minute. Okay, I have all my. I have a file with my passwords that's on here in a secret undisclosed location, mislabeled as something else. But yeah, so I do have them, but that's a little bit of a pain. Let's just see. Oh, the final thing of this, 1 hour and 59 minutes and 28 seconds. Let's just see. Organizing your transfer data. 1 minute left on that. So looks like everything. Maybe the final part of that is my passwords. I doubt it, but hopefully worked before. Cross my fingers. Hard to do. Then I want to cross and pray. I hope I hope my passwords come through, but they probably won't. So that's really annoying. But 2 hours into this thing, I really thought it was going to be like 20 or 30 minutes. I guess that was unrealistic. But anyway, we've got a new phone working. It's going to be a pain tomorrow because everything I'm going to want to do is going to I mean, have to log in, but it's okay. it is what it is. Progress. It's the price you pay to move forward with a new thing. So let's see. The new phone is at 36%. The old phone is at 29%. So we went up from like 22%. Um, Slow charging just off the. I think these are USB-C, the little ones. They're not the little ones. They're the medium ones. So I think for now, what we'll do is we'll take all of these items and we'll set them aside. And tomorrow I will put the screen protector on and kind of take care of my old phone, make sure it's all squared away, because I'll probably just transfer my other phone over to my old phone because it still works well. And then the other phone that I have it's my older Samsung. It still works, just slow and old, but um, I can use them all like as cameras and stuff. I've got things I can, camera mounts instead of phone mounts. Those little squeezy things that attach to the phone. And, you know, I have action cameras and stuff too, but they work well for just recording some video. If you're going to record, like if I were flying or something, I wanted to record, some different videos just for some parts of videos, like just the part of the instrument panel or something. You can set it up just to shoot that part, and I think it'll work fine. So the new phone, if I were flying, the new phone I have navigation on my phone, and then I have uh, the EFB electronic flight book, and then I have a tablet that has that as well. So um, I don't want to primarily film, and I could also record audio with like my old phone. So that's all good. So hopefully this is good to go. So I'm sorry for the very long video, but now you know how long it takes to set up a new Samsung Galaxy. 2 hours, I would say pretty much 2 hours, and then you have to count for entering all your passwords. So I'm bummed that it took so long, but I'm kind of wiped out, tired, and ready to go to bed. So we'll end it here. I will put chapters in this video. So if people are coming along looking for information on this, the chapters won't be on for probably a few days, but sometime in the next week I'll add chapters. So thanks for tuning in to part two. I will try to maybe update this phone and do like some pictures and video and kind of show off, maybe do a 10-minute video on this phone. It won't be this week, maybe next week. So thanks for tuning in to part two. Catch you here on the next one. See you here. Have a good night. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend. Have a memorable Memorial Day. If you're going to memorialize your family or friends, I am. So peace out.